in the game.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Trap 50, trap 6, 19, Charger, 19, Charger. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Panther 60.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go again with Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So 1st down from the 41.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Taylor again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hawk 70. Kick the Eagle. Go street. Ready.
They're drawn up front. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to Hampton. Raise this across the 25. And finally taken down up at the 31-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Catch made by Chase Brown. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down from the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Kappa. Home troops right.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offensive line fast.
Brings up second and 10 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
Kappa. Set.
Herbert throwing again. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Lions. Let's go now. No.
Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
A gain of 9 brings up
So
second
before they
and
can get
1.
set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it on second and short. Taylor now up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 now from the 46.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The give for the first time to Rashad White. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That throw behind his intended target.
And that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
4 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Delta. Set. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Just gets the 1st and more. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Cameron Dicker.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Working quickly here.
McKinstry. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard
Ready,
line.
go. Ready, hut. Go.
2nd down, looking for options. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. Past midfield at the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good for a Saints. 1st down.
On the set.
1st down from the
1st and 10
42.
at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
White trying this straight ahead. They'll cobble together a yard there. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Tackled at the 40-yard
Okay,
line.
that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Cougar 19. Stop. Ready.
The give now to White. And he does not get to that line. Looks for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready.
They'll run for it with White. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Herbert on first down. Across the 45 and still going. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams. A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Relay. Set.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
19, 18, 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And drop this down, White. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go. Bronco.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 60 minute block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Set. 380. You're out. 380. You're out. Ready.
Running it with Hampton. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working now from the gun. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Go.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. Set.
Now Herbert to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
380. You're out. 180. 180 hot. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 180 hot.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's going to be cut by Shipley. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
180. You're out.
Tight end going in motion here.
Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Set.
Hampton has the LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. To the right. Pulled in by Palmer. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain
To the
of
line.
7.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready. Cougar 19. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Short yardage run for White. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Let's go.
It's 4th down.
Set up.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set. Go, go. 21.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Has it downfield, working the left. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Baylor Tiger, Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Check. Hurt. Here we ready.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Gets him on the in route. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Home to trips right. 12.
From the red zone now. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set. 59. Set.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Set.
Hey, check on move.
Kappa.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers running them out of the building. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
It's a gain of 8, but even still after that, behind the sticks, 3rd and 11 coming up.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Up the middle, here goes White. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Running on 2nd with White. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And finally, in this fourth quarter, Brock, they were able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
5-9, 5-9.
Herbert from the gun. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
3-yard gain on the play.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Let's go. Set. What is it?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Los
They
Angeles.
send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Saints 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, right?
They'll throw to start the drive. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
It's White on the give. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19, Dragon 60.
Working on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really gonna affect the deficit much. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is gonna make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion.
Let's go right here. Run. Baylor Tiger. Set.
1st and 10. Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Chargers looking at a 3-0 start to the season. First and 10 from the 43.
Set.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Again, he's got room. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chargers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
70.
Here's a design run. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
This return starts at the 5. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Big man's showing up the yards. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready. Set. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers are running them out of the building. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Headed out right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
Ready. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. On him quick, and they bring it down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
60. Say, hey. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from New Orleans.